What's up, guys? Tominator here, and I thought I'd fill you in on a little bit of a situation that some of you might be already aware of that went down a few weeks ago now. Some of you may have seen the photo of CrazyNCman and I up in each other's face, stemming from a little incident while we were both attending the 2-year anniversary of the Pyramyd Airsoft CQB facility in Hotlanta, Georgia, or near there anyway. So I thought what I'd do is maybe take some time and fill you in, because I know there's a lot of curiosity, and so I figured better at least give you an explanation of what went down. Nothing I'm real proud of, but it is what it is at this point. So anyway, it was Saturday night, March 31st, I guess, and we had a big day. A lot of people showed up to the event, had a lot of fun, did a lot of interviews. Frank and I were actually getting along very well. I'm sure some of you may have seen the various interview videos that he and I did for each other's channel. So we were out at dinner at the little establishment called the Tilted Kilt in Buford, Georgia, and having a good time. And there's, I don't know, 30 or 40 of us at this little establishment. I was down at one end of the table with the Mako guys, M7, Jason Conroy, Andy Green, and of course Big Steve, owner of SS Airsoft. Frank, on the other hand, was down at the other end of the table, surrounded by these idiots. So you can kind of guess what that environment was like. Frank's son came over to chat with me and the rest of the guys at that end, because things, as the dinner progressed, things started to get a little ugly down at his dad's end of the table. So Mini NC Man, as I like to call him, and I struck up a conversation about the Mega Man game that he had been playing and trying to beat on his Game Boy, or whatever it is kids are playing these days. Then he informs me that he had to use the restroom for the 3rd or 4th time, I don't know, in the last 12 hours. So whatever, the kid goes to the bathroom a lot. It's no big deal. So he heads off to the bathroom to drop a few brown sharks off at the lake, as they say. And I subsequently informed Frank that his son went to go do his business in front of the whole table. Except this is, I think, where the evening took a turn for the worse. I said it like this: "Hey, Poop Daddy, what's up with your kid? That guy spends more time in the bathroom than out of it." And of course, the restaurant just happened to get weirdly quiet at the very moment that I yelled this out, and so everyone heard it and looked over at me. At that time, he kind of shrugged and basically said he didn't know, didn't say anything, and I thought everything was fine. But once it came time to leave, an hour or so later, and several cocktails as well, Frank was, we'll say, locked and loaded. So he comes up to me as we're walking out and says what a, real no good, rotten so-and-so I am for saying that stuff about his kid, and that just because you're from California doesn't give you the right to just walk around like your farts don't stink. So I said, whatever, brah, why don't you go take some vitamin B12 and a tall glass of water to help prevent an inevitable hangover in the morning. Frank's reply: "How about a tall glass of shut the front door, Mother Goose?" I, of course, retorted with, "Don't call me a Mother Goose, you cotton-headed ninny-muggins." Then he starts shoving me and trying to get up in my grill. And at this point, we had made it out into the parking lot by our vehicles, and a decent chunk of our dinner party was still there and around watching. Plus, we even picked up a few strangers that were just there and out in the parking lot, saw, some ruckus and wanted to see what it was all about. Naturally, I felt the need, with all these witnesses, to defend my honor, and so I started shoving back. I mean, I'm not gonna let this guy just embarrass me in front of all these people. I got an image to maintain, right? The rest of the story is a bit blurry, but next thing I know, I'm in an all-out brawl with the world-famous CrazyNCman in freaking Buford, Georgia. That didn't see that one coming. And not only did I get into a fight, which I don't like doing, believe it or not, but I underestimated that short little North Carolina turd farmer. That man packs a lot of fight into a very small frame. I had not planned on Frank putting up such a knockout performance, we'll say. And one last note for you. I thought I could rely upon my friends like Andy Green of Elite Force or Jason Conroy from Voodoo Tactical, who were there witnessing this mayhem, but rather than either of them stepping in to break the fight up or back me up on this one, Andy Green decides that he's going to step behind his camera and take photos. I'm like, seriously, dude? You're not gonna back me up here? But no. And Conroy, well, let's just say that he was as inebriated as Cooter Brown, as they say in that part of the world. Not only that, but Conroy kept asking about whether someone could take him or drive him to some place called the Oasis. This is like midnight by now, and he keeps talking about this place called Oasis, which I assume was some sort of rehab facility or detox establishment. I don't know. But anyway, he was worthless as well. At least though, Andy was kind enough to share the photos with me that he got from the ordeal. So I may as well show a few of them to you now that I've been talking about it. I owe you that much at least. I mean, everybody loves looking at a traffic accident on the side of the freeway, right? So anyway, here they are for your viewing pleasure.
Gentlemen, welcome to Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
Howdy, Georgia.
Enjoy some Southern hospitality.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's
the Tominator. Who's it? CrazyNCman.
It's about time, you frickin' moron.
Come at me, bro.
Oh my god, he just ran in.
Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro.
If you don't think this song is the greatest song ever, I will fight you. That's no lie.
SS Airsoft.
Oh yeah!